Hey there, it's Taryn. I'm back. Sorry I got cut off the last vlog. I have my computer set to where it cuts me off at 10 minutes. That way I know I won't have any problems uploading my vlog. So may happen in the future again. I hope not, but anyways. So there's a couple things I definitely want to talk about today. First of all, let me kind of start with my updates. Today is Vlcd Day 29. I'm so excited because I am more than 3/4 of the way through this. So I have like 10 more days of this because it's the end of the evening to today. So starting tomorrow, it'll be 10 more days, and I'll be done with P2. I'll be heading into P3, which I have to say I'm a little nervous about. But anyways, for my numbers for the day. Now, my scale this morning did a few things that were a little wonky. I don't know, it kind of gave me two numbers, so I'm not sure which is the right one. Now, let me preface this by saying I had an oops this past week, actually the day after I vlogged. It was something that happened unknowingly. I thought I was being good, come to find out I wasn't, and I'll explain that in a minute. So it kicked me up. I actually gained 2 pounds. I know that's awful. I was up 2 pounds, dude. I was so embarrassed. But anyways, and since then I've kind of done a little bit of like I kind of hit a plateau. I kind of feel like Tom is maybe knocking, and so I'm not sure kind of what's going on. But this morning I woke up and my scale said 202.2, but it said that I always try to weigh myself multiple times, and I generally try to go with the one that it gives me the most. But with this one, it's such a big difference. It was 202.2, and literally that was for like a second. And then it changed to 198.4. So I got off my scale, cleared it out, got back on, again, 198.4. Got off, got back on, 198.4. I did that about 4 or 5 times just to make sure. So I really think 198.4 is my current number, but we'll see what the scale tells me tomorrow. If it is 198.4, I'm excited because that means I will have lost 24.2 pounds on this diet in 29 Vlcd days. So my goal, I'd really love in this round to hit 30 pounds if I can. But again, I'm going to let my body kind of do what it naturally wants to do. I'm not going to be too mad at myself if I don't, but I really am hoping for that. Now, getting to my discussion of the oops. Okay, so the night after I vlogged, a bunch of my friends decided to go out, and I really felt like I didn't feel like going home after work for the day. I just kind of felt like being out and enjoying some time with friends and kind of hanging out. So they wanted to go shoot some pool and stuff, so I went. And I thought I was being really good. I went and I got some tonic water, and I squeezed a sliver or slice of the lime in there and kind of mixed it up so it was kind of like limey flavored seltzer water. And I thought tonic water, it's like Perrier or Pellegrino, right? It's just carbonated water is what I thought I was ordering. Well, come to find out the next day, and I had a couple glasses of that. The next day when I was at work, I walked up to the bar area, and there happened to be a bottle of tonic water sitting there from the bartender. She was mixing some drinks, and it was just sitting there. So I just like happened to pick it up and glance at it, thinking, there's nothing in this. It's carbonated water. No. Tonic water is not carbonated water. I feel like a ditz finding out this way, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. Tonic water actually has a ton of carbs in it. It has like I don't know, 30 some carbs and like 20 some sugars. It's awful. I probably would have been better off just having a slice of cake, which is stupid to say. That's awful. And I had a couple glasses. I had like 2.5 glasses, like tall glasses too. So the next day when I woke up, I had gained 2 pounds. And that's partly why I picked the bottle of tonic up, is because I couldn't figure out what I had done wrong. I was like, how did I gain 2 pounds this morning? And I just kind of saw it sitting there. I'm like, oh, I'm going to look and see what it says. And sure enough, like I gasped when I saw how bad it was. So anyways, that is what happened. But hopefully now I'm kind of over that little hump and that mess up, and I know now not to do that ever again. I'll just get water with lemon or lime. I probably would have been better off even like doing a Diet Coke or something, which I haven't done other than that root beer that I showed you that's sweetened with stevia. So anyways, that's my story, and I was frustrated when it happened, but I'm over it now, and I'm just trying to look forward and move past it. So, and hopefully if it's 198.4 and I'm almost 25 pounds down, I'm happy. I'm really happy with that. And I still have like 10 days to get that last like 5 point whatever pounds. So I feel good about my progress so far. Now the next thing I want to talk about is when I get into P3. About a week and a half after I start P3, I have a wedding to go to. One of my just dearest best friends is getting married, and she's getting married back in where I'm from in California. Her aunt owns a winery, so there will be lots of wine there. And it's a wedding, and I'm staying, there's a couple of us kind of staying together. So I'm really nervous about my P3 and the early stages of it, because over Labor Day weekend, I leave on like a Thursday and I don't come back until Monday night. So for like 4.5, 5 days, I'm kind of going to be out of my element. So I'm really nervous about what to do. A lot of the food I'm going to be eating is going to be at the winery, and we're going to be relaxing there, and most of my time will be spent there. So I don't know how much access I'm going to have to my own food, to a refrigerator, to, you know, these types of things. So if any of you watching have any suggestions, please, I'm dying to get any input of things that have longevity to them that I can incorporate into and I can pack and take with me or get while I'm there. One thing that I think I've decided to do is once I start P3, I think I'm going to let myself, it almost seems like a lot of people continue to kind of lose. I'll up my calories, but I think I'm going to stick mostly to like chicken, and upping my calories by eating chicken and vegetables. And then, like I said, I've noticed that a lot of people, once they enter P3, they continue to lose, and I do want to really stabilize, and I want to reset my hypothalamus and all of this stuff. I want to do this right, and I know you just can't be over your the 2 pounds within 21 days, but from my understanding, like, I don't know how much lower you can go. I know you want to kind of be within that 2 pound range, but I think I'm gonna let myself, if I do continue to lose, I think I'm gonna let myself lose a little bit, and I'll watch it obviously while I'm there, but you know, if it's harder, like, and I'll have fruit and choose the vegetables and the grilled chicken, but at the same time, if my only options are very limited, it'll give me a few extra calories, I guess you could say, so that I don't go up and over my 2 pound last dosage weight, you know. So anyways, again, if any of you guys have any suggestions, it would really be super appreciated, and I'd be super grateful. I will update before I get into P3 just because I am super nervous about it, but I'm excited. So anyways, well, thanks again, guys, and have a great day or evening or whenever